Alright, hey everybody, here we are for round one. We've won the die roll. We're definitely playing first. We are going to try to be quite the aggressive deck here. What do we have? We have no white for our hate blade. We've got red for our leaping master, I suppose, followed by Mardu Skull Hunter, so I guess I'll keep this. It's not 100% ideal, but it'll do. We will lead with... yeah, I guess the Wood Foothills. And we will crack that end of his turn. And we'll go and get a mountain. Mountain. Nomad Outpost. All right, there's our white. So we'll go with black, and we will drop this Leaping Master. And then we'll attack next turn. Mardu Skull Hunter. Make him discard a card. And if that's the plan, we'll probably go Nomad Outpost, just to get our white mana online, since we'll only need 2 next turn. He's got a fetch land too. That's unfair. Suspension Field, alright. So we're going to swing in for 2. And then we're going to say, hey, discard a card. And he's going to discard, I imagine, a land. No, goodbye Sage Eye Harrier. That's kind of strange. He could have morphed that next turn. We'll play this Nomad Outpost. I hope that doesn't indicate that his hand is full of stuff even better than that. But maybe he also is just missing a land, possibly? Who knows? We'll see. We're looking at black-white as well. Down comes a morph. Maybe it's another Sage Eye Harrier. Who knows? Let's see. We're going to go Forest just to have Utter End online, I think. Although we'll probably be playing the Hate Blade anyways. Well, let's attack and see what he says. See if he wants to trade. I'd be okay trading either of these. No, he doesn't. So I guess if we're going to play Hate Blade anyways, we play Bloodfell Caves. Just get it on the battlefield now. Yeah, let's do that. Bloodfell Caves. Hate Blade. And then go. I would possibly trade the Hate Blade for the Morph here, just to get it out. Because I have 2 more removal spells just sitting in my hand. Maybe he's got a Feat of Resistance here? No, it just dies. It was another Sage Eye Harrier. Alright, so that's why he pitched the first one. Hit his 4th land, and down comes a Mardu War Shrieker, so he's going to get the mana off of that, and then maybe we'll see another Morph. Yep, another Morph. Abzan Guide, alright. So, I might Suspension Field the War Shrieker and come in again. Just try to keep him on his toes. And then we'll morph down Abzan Guide. So he's going to go to 9 if he doesn't trade here. Yeah, down to 9. And we'll pop down our morph. So he probably can't attack. He's playing Mardu, it seems, so that could be a Ponyback Brigade, I suppose. What are we going to see here? Oh. He's going to swing in for 2. Sure, I'll take the 2. And now we're going to see a Mardu Rough Rider, a 5-4. I think we're going to utter end that. Ooh, a Chief of the Edge. Utter ended. We'll get in for 6, take him to 3. He's down to 2 cards, which is right where I like it. And we'll pass the turn. Ew. Butcher the Horde. So, we can swing in. He can get lifelink. Well, I don't like where we are now, but we're going to do it. And we're going to hope that maybe he blocks my morph. Yes! I don't care about your lifelink because I'm going to... This doesn't get first strike, right? Just haste, lifelink, vigilance. Yeah, so we're going to be able to trade here. He's going to go to 4. We get his bomb off the table, which is nice. So yeah, he does sack it. What was it? It was another Sage Eye Harrier. No wonder he pitched that first one. So they trade. We go back to 20. He goes to 4. We've got 2 guys on the battlefield. One is going to have flying if I want it. And one's going to be a 3-1. Abzan Falconer. Sure thing. He's going to have to trade with the Skull Hunter. So let's go black, white. Let's go white, 1, 2. And we're going to swing in. He could have a Feat of Resistance, which would save... actually, a Feat of Resistance would be pretty bad here. There we go. Because he could have made his Abzan Falconer fly and block and killed my Leaping Master. But now he needs to kill the Leaping Master or play a flyer. And he doesn't get it. So we win game 1. It's a pretty good start. So he's playing Mardu. Looks like he wants to be aggressive, but 3 Sage Eye Harriers is a little strange. Not necessarily the most aggressive thing. We saw Mardu Rough Rider. Smite is power, right? I always have to remember that. It's Vanquish the Foul, which is toughness. So Smite the Monstrous, we already have 1 in. That will deal with any pumped up Falconers. It'll deal with the Rough Rider. Jessica Student, Ramparts. Retribution, I know I never play it. Right, it's because you have to be just an insanely grindy Outlast deck. I don't think I really need to put anything else in at the moment. I didn't see anything that we couldn't just deal with. We got lucky with our removal. We drew the Utter End and the Suspension Field. We had one other thing, didn't we? Maybe not. Maybe I'm making that up. But we drew the 2 really good removal that we have. So I will just submit this deck and see how we go for game 2. Ew, that's a mulligan. We have 1 non-land card and we can't cast it. Down to 6. This time we can cast it. No white for the Herald, which is a pain, but oh well. We will keep that. Maybe we draw the white. If we draw the white, we're going to play that Herald, of course. We don't. We draw another white card. We will go with the Wooded Foothills, I suppose. And we'll go get... Doesn't terribly matter which, because we have both the mountain and the forest in our hand. Alright, so end of his turn, I will go and fetch a mountain. Scoured Barrens, there's my white. But we're going to go Valley Dasher for this turn. And get in for 2. And then probably get in for 2 again next turn, because I assume he'll play a Morph. But then things might slow down a bit. Next turn, we could Morph the Abzan Guide, or we could just put down the Scoured Barrens and do nothing. It's not what I terribly want to do, but... Ooh, alright. Alright. So maybe we get a bit of a reprieve here. He didn't have a Morph, apparently. So we'll get in for 2. We'll drop down that Scoured Barrens and a Leaping Master. I'd be okay if he didn't have a turn 4 play too. Aw, he does. That's cheating. Mardu Warshrieker. Mardu Warshrieker without the raid trigger. I like that. That feels desperate to me. So, Valley Dasher must attack in and is going to die. Leaping Master I could fly over, but I don't want to do that really. I would need to draw the right land to get Abzan Guide online. So let's just say goodbye to Mr. Valley Dasher here. Goodbye, Mr. Valley Dasher. So do we go Herald of Anafenza? Do we go Einok Bondkin? Do we Morph? Well, I guess we can do Herald of Anafenza and Morph. So let's do that. And our Morph is going to be... the one that we could on-morph next turn if we drew any land, as opposed to the one where we must draw a Plains or a Swamp. Now, of course, drawing a Plains or a Swamp is probably our best chance, but drawing any land is a better chance. Mardu Rough Rider? Mardu Rough Rider. So we need a way to deal with that. Well, that deals with it, but he could just say it can't block. So maybe we just have trample, right? Ooh, I like that. Maybe we just outlast here. Yeah, let's just outlast. Get a warrior. So what do you suppose he's going to say about that Rough Rider? Is he going to say my chump blocker can't jump? My little warrior dude? Bitter Revelation. Alright, he's going to refill his hand a little bit. Bit of a slow start, unfortunately. Not having our white or black sources. Getting a Plains would be nice because we could outlast and put down Hateblade or Bondkin. Yeah, he's coming in with the Rough Rider, and I assume he's going to say the warrior can't block. And that way he's going to make me have to block with something else or take 5. I could double block. I think I'd be okay losing my Sage Eye Harrier. If he's got Feet of Resistance, that's a problem. Yeah, I bet he does. Oh, Ride Down, alright. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll more than do it. Hey, a swamp. So, we could outlast and do nothing. But we'd have a chump blocker for the Rough Rider. We could Bondkin and Morph. Yeah, let's Bondkin and Morph, I guess. Because then we can on-morph white, green, black, 1, 2. Yeah. So let's go boom and boom. And boop. So he's going to attack in again, and I imagine he's going to say the warrior can't block yet again. He gets first strike? Oh, I have Bondkin out, of course. Ugh, I find it difficult to keep track of Outlast things. In with both, eh? You're going to say the warrior can't block? Is it can't block or can't block Mardu Rough Rider? Just flat out can't block, alright. Yeah, he says the warrior can't block. Do I take 8 and go to 8? I think I do, unfortunately. I don't want to lose anything that I have. And then he's going to drop a blocker or 2 for sure. Oh, Heart Piercer. Goodbye, Abzan Guide. More stuff. A morph. Alright. So we're in a little bit of trouble. Ooh, suspension field. That helps out. So, fortunately, we can only suspension field. We can suspension field Mardu Rough Rider. And then I don't know. We've lost our lifelinker, which would have helped us get back in the game. We need Utter End to help clear the board out a little bit. And then I don't know what we need. We need time to Outlast. So I could riskily assume that that morph is Ponyback Brigade and block with the Herald. Otherwise, it's Sage Eye Harrier, which also would be an okay block. Canyon Lurkers would be fine. Enoch Tracker would be a problem. Krumar Bondkin would be a problem. It's just a Sage Eye Harrier. Alright, so he's just going to try to put me on an 8-turn clock here. Which I might be on. I don't necessarily have anything. I'll chump block this War Shrieker. Krumar Bondkin A. Well, I guess we'll cast it face down and then Outlast our Bondkin. Don't know if that's the best of plays. Russia battle. What a jerk. In with everything, eh? So I'm going to take 3 and go to 4. So I have to block both of these. So that's not fun. Mardu Horde Chief will buy me a turn. So I guess we'll swing in for 3. Actually, to buy me a few turns. I was thinking he was 3 again for some reason. Not unless he has another Russia battle. So I can chump block, take 1. Mardu Rough Rider, another one. Ew. So chump block. And then I think we're dead. there's very little that could possibly get us out of here. And a Plains is not that. We can Hate Blade, block, take a lot. So that's game, unfortunately. We're going to have to go to game 3. So his deck looks similar. It looks similar to us. Nothing much to deal with those flyers, unfortunately. Nothing much at all. I think I basically just need to be faster, unfortunately. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump back in and hope for a better opening hand. I would love to play first. Is this a better opening hand? Valley Dasher. No white. So Abzan Charm is not online. But we do have the black and the green. And Deflecting Palm is not online. But we do have the Valley Dasher. I guess we'll keep it. Hope that he mulls to 6. He does not. So Bloodfell Caves to lead. Gain a life. And then we'll go with the Forest, I suppose. Valley Dasher. Ugh, Hate Blade. Hey, a Plains. Alright. So our Abzan Charm is online. So I think we'll see an attack here and then maybe a raid trigger. Skull Hunter. Nope, no attacks. I would be totally okay with him trading here. Totally okay with this. We'll go Plains and just pass the turn, keeping Abzan Charm up. I don't think he'll play a creature with power 3 or greater, but just in case. A Morph. Alright. Well, we're going to go Abzan Battle Priest. I think we save the Abzan Charm for Rough Rider. Hopefully we don't see War Shrieker here. Ooh, we don't, and we see a missed land drop. That I'm totally okay with. So, if I outlast here, I'm going to lose access to Abzan Charm, Deflecting Palm. But I think I want to. Just to get him life-linked up. And then we can go Unyielding Krumar. And we can really try to start forcing through, especially if he misses another land drop. He misses a land drop and he rage quits. All right, so we are 1-0. We are on the way to the Pro Tour. We just need 7 more wins plus 3 draft wins. But yeah, I like the deck. I think it's working pretty well. We hit our splashes for Abzan Charm and Abzan Guide pretty okay. I'm pretty happy with it. So I guess I will see you guys for round 2.